Okay, all right. Microphone check. Microphone check. Okay. I think I can hear me. I love spending time in nature. I love this place, and it's very, very calm, very peaceful. It has that abroadish feel. You know, sometimes I just look at the environment. It's so cool, so chill, no noise, just everybody just going about. You know, so peaceful. Anyway, the title of this video is 7. No, I don't write. What did I even write again? 7. Okay, 7. Okay, 7 mistakes I learned when I began my screenwriting journey. I 7 mistakes. Now, what are these 7 mistakes? The first mistake I made is don't chase or beg. Don't chase or beg. A lot of people, when I began, I would pursue the producer or the filmmaker. Oh, I heard that he made a film. I said, oh my God, I want to write this film for you. Let me do this. Let me do this. Like I pursued. I was hustling for jobs, and they'll be like, oh, it seems like you're very nice. And okay, you want to write it, eh? Okay, of course they'll tell me yes. But when I'm done writing it, I might not hear from them again, or they'll start to ghost me because now that I've actually done the job, they actually need to pay me, and that's when they choose to disappear. So I said, this method is not working. So it didn't work with one person. So I said, okay, let me try another, because I was desperate. I needed to get my ideas, my stuff out there, because I know I'm very talented. I have something to say. So I kept meeting one filmmaker to the other, one producer to the other, desperate to sell my ideas. And payment will be postponed. I might not hear from them, and it just get breakdown in communication. Sometimes I would send them messages and not get any reply. I would be ghosted. So I said, what is the solution to this? And the key thing I should have known then is to actually build reputation, to actually build connection, to build familiarity. You spend time with them, understand what the producers, what they need, what project they are working on, what is important to them at that point in time. If you do that, you can build this trust relationship. People only buy things from people they know, they like, and they trust, or people only work with people so think of yourself as a problem solver for the filmmaker, and not as someone who desperately needs to sell something quickly so they can go and buy Gary. Yeah. Okay, point number 2. I wrote this on a piece of paper. I love this. A script must be perfect. So the one mistake I used to make was assuming if I'm writing something, the script has to be perfect all the time. Like there should be no error, there should be no mistake. As it turns out, I was overthinking it, because when I did go to a film set, I discovered that some of the dialogue I wrote, they were either too long, or they had to be cut short, or some scenes were even cut out. Some scenes were even added. They call them addendum. And then it dawned on me that a script is like a living thing, and it's all in the process. Sometimes the actor might even interpret the lines differently. They might even do a better job than when you wrote it, the way you wrote it. So I figured out, I should not overthink this thing. The script does not have to be perfect. It just have to have a very coherent story. Coherent, which is easy to understand, and cohesive, which is brought together as one. Okay. Point number 3. Trying to sell instead of asking what is needed. This applies not just in screenwriting, it applies in business in general. You don't want to run to somebody and say, hello, this is a script I just wrote. How much are you going to buy this? I wish it worked like that, but it doesn't. One, the person does not know you, the person might not like you, your energy, and the person might not trust you. So they might not want to release you, or they might tell you, oh, don't worry, you hear from me when I'm ready. I'll get back to you. I'll get back to you is you will never see that person again. The fourth point is trying to control too much. So one thing I had to learn the hard way is detachment. Now, detachment means a lot of writers get used to when they are done working on something, they imagine it in their head that, oh, this is the way it has to be. So when they give the script or the idea to the producer, they have their own vision. The director has their own vision. The actor has their own interpretation. And eventually, sometimes when the film comes out, you're looking at it like, what is this? and your name is tied to it forever. But you have to learn. I have to learn detachment. I have to learn that okay, everyone does not see something the same way. Everyone sees things differently, and because of that, I'm not too eager to say, oh, it has to be like this. I'm not too authoritarian about it. Because of that, which I want to talk against my check out. Okay, I don't control too much. So because of that, I had to learn how to detach. Now, number 5 is negotiating price. This part is actually very scary for a lot of people. My hand don't pay me. Man. This part is actually scary for a lot of people, negotiating price. Because when they say, oh, this is the amount of job you have to do, the producer is always quick to tell you how much work they want to get done, how they want it to be, how they want the film to be on Netflix, how they want it to be on Amazon, how they want to show it to the governor, the president, they want to show it to the president of US and everything. How much money? They're always quick to say, this is the story idea. But when it comes to negotiating price, I was really not very confident. I could not say, this is my fee, this is how much you're going to pay, and this is when I expect it to be paid. Even asking for contracts felt like, oh, maybe I'm scaring this person off. I'm afraid, and that actually cost me a lot because I ended up getting stuck working hard for months, sometimes for years without actually getting paid. So always discuss the money up front. I love this. All right, where I did now. Negotiating price. Why? Okay, writing too much dialogue. Yeah, that's point number 6. Now, writing too much dialogue is kind of like you're trying too hard. So similar to trying too hard. But I used to feel, oh, if I just write, how long is a script supposed to be? The script is supposed to be 80 to 110 pages or 120 pages, like if you're writing for Warner Bros. Studios. So I said, okay, since that's the standard, I should just be writing dialogue. Dialogue kind of makes the script look longer. So I was just writing dialogue, lengthy dialogue, until I learned that dialogue has to be crisp and exciting. Like, it just has to hit the nail on the head. Characters should think and talk about what they want most of the time. They should not just start speaking off point, off topic. Avoid too much dialogue. The 7th point is tight deadlines, working with tight deadlines. So this is something I also had to learn the hard way, working with tight deadlines. So a filmmaker will call you and say, oh my God, I need this script done by 12 tomorrow. Oh my God, it's so urgent, we have to get it done. So now the trouble with that is you need a very clear head. See, that's why I'm out here in nature. You need a very clear head to write something meaningful, something that, you need a lot of time. There was this film called Beast of No Nation. It was written and directed by Kari Joji Fukunaga. Kari Joji Fukunaga. I hope I got that right. He spent 7 years working on Beast of No Nation. He adapted the book from Uzodimma Iweala's novel, which is also called Beast of No Nation. Beast of No Nation originally was a song by Fela Nicola Pakuti. So Beast of No Nation, the story is about this African kid in this West African kid in a war-torn country. So a child soldier basically. So he explores the character arc, how the child who was initially innocent is now becomes a soldier, is now killing people without thinking, without reason. I say blind obedience. The word blind obedience comes to mind. With the Idris Elba playing Commandant. How does the Commandant look? All right, sir. I love that. Idris Elba really killed this in that film. Like, really killed it. But my point is, what was my point again? Let me check. Yeah, tight deadlines. So it took 7 years to write that film. 7 years. And when they asked him why, the director or the writer said he wanted to make sure it was right, so that he doesn't have to go back to it again. A lot of the times, all the films I watch online or maybe on YouTube, but they actually very good story ideas, but I could sense the producers, they were in a hurry. We got to put this thing out there so people will watch it so we can make money. We got to put this thing out there. And then by the time you are watching, you start seeing your mistakes, you start seeing your errors. Oh, the sun is coming out. You start seeing the errors that you could have avoided. Any mistake you make in pre-production, will show in production. Any mistake you make in production, will show in post-production. And by the time it gets to the screen, it's already too late for anyone to do anything about it. So that was, I think I'll change my angle. Man. When did I talk, Seth? Okay. Tight deadline. So producers like to put pressure on you. Oh my God, you have to get this thing done. Oh my God, they said you are very good at your work, so you have to be very fast. We have to get. But I realized the wealthiest people in the world, or the top people in every career, in every field of human endeavor, are not the fastest. You know, they don't look at Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi does not play the ball all the time. When he started, he was always running around the field. But now he just touches the ball every now and then and scores, and they still pay him. I was like, And here I am killing myself, working so hard and not getting paid what I'm worth, and not even being treated with respect. So I said, you know what? I'm going to study. I'm going to study the traits of people who are highly paid in their field, and I'm going to copy that. And that's exactly what I did. They tend to be very relaxed and usually not under any pressure. They want to get the job done, and they want to get it done right. So accuracy is more important to them than speed. Interesting. But anyway, I was raised to always get things done fast, to get things done quickly. But when I think about it, where I really already go, Seth. Okay, I think there's a bonus point. I don't need to look at the paper for that. I can remember it. And the mistake I used to make is over-reliance on artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence, just type a story idea. It looks really tempting and easy. Just put the story there. But if you don't know the essentials of storytelling, and you put the story into ChatGPT or Claude or Gemini, by the time they put the film out there, something will be missing, and that's usually the emotional element. I notice that when I'm writing, sometimes I write on paper, I write a story on paper, and then I transfer to my laptop or my phone for editing or revising or reviewing or cross-checking or proofreading. I noticed that when I write on paper, even Quentin Tarantino used to do this. When you write on paper, your writing feels more alive. It's a very weird thing. When you write on paper, writing feels very much alive. So because of that, this one is heavy. This one is scorching. So because of that, I realized, perhaps, maybe writing is like you're dredging out your soul. Like you have unique experiences and you have a unique angle to the story you are telling. And because of that, those imperfections, or those things you call imperfections, are actually what makes the story worthwhile or feel human or humane. And that's what people pay for, because in actuality, a story or a script is supposed to make us feel. It's like something that will make you think about life. It's this film I watched. I keep saying it. My Father's Shadow by Akinola Davis Jr. Very, very good story. The story has stayed with me now for about 2 weeks. I watched it last 2 weeks ago. I keep thinking about it. Some of the harsh realities of the Nigerian economies, or of the Nigerian family, of a contemporary. Should I say contemporary? Yeah. Is it middle class? I don't know. Let me say lower middle class. Lower middle class family in Nigeria. I saw some of the harsh realities of it. I said, man, this it felt so real. It felt so real, and that stayed with me. And then I started thinking about how we just hurry up and to make things because it's very fast. No, there's something will be missing. When you do something from your heart, there's something they call emotional truth. When you are doing something from a real place, it hits differently. Computers don't have emotions. And emotions is sort of like a bridge with which we use in connecting with others. So if I am happy, it's easy to make someone else feel happy. But I don't think robots or search engines or artificial intelligence apps or websites they don't have emotions. They don't have emotions. Those imperfections, those things we see as imperfections, are actually what makes us human and relatable. And computer is just too perfect that it kinds of turns us off, 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 turn off us. Okay. Well, that's food for thought. Anyway, that's that for today. Well, I'm a script consultant. My name is Nosa. I'm a script consultant. If you need help with your script, I say script coverage. Yeah, script coverage. Like you've written the story, but the story is not storying. You send me a message. What else? What else do I do again? A script. Yes, script consultant. And yes, if any story is giving you headache, or any customer or any client is giving you shaggy, just contact me. I'll tell you exactly what to do, and it's going to be helpful. Please take care. Bye bye.